The following video has been Fatboy approved. These are the shill-free opinions of Fatboy. Every product reviewed is bought and paid for by Fatboy. Yeah.
What is going on, everybody? It is your boy. Welcome into Fatboy Fragrance Reviews, and of course, you know who I am. I am Mr. Fatboy, aka the realist in Fragcom, aka the shill-free man in Fragcom, aka I'm not the crybaby in Fragcom, because this fragrance I'm about to talk about has had a bunch of crybabies in it. My Lord. People get their feelings hurt on this stuff. All right. Thank you so much for tuning in. And I appreciate you being here. To all my subscribers who support this channel, thank you so much. We're closing in on 8K. We didn't get it last year, but man, if we had a month in January, thank you so much for that support. I really appreciate it. Now, if you are new, make sure you hit the like and subscribe. Come on. Join this revolution, baby. We don't whine about fragrances. We just celebrate them. Come on in. I'll give you my honest opinion. It will be mine. It will be unbiased, unfiltered, unedited, and I promise you a good time. And I always will give you my best effort. So hit the like and subscribe and join this family. We love to have you. If you want to sample this fragrance we're about to talk about, go on over to fatboyfragrance.com. Fatboyfragrance.com, the best place to pick up fragrance decants is fatboyfragrance.com, where the customer's always right. All right. So, I am not going to sit here and talk about Dior Homme Intense 2025 and bring up Dior Homme Parfum. I'm sorry, Dior Homme Parfum 2025 and bring up Dior Homme Parfum, the original form. I'm not. You know why? There's no point of it. Why would I do that? You've got plenty of videos that will tell you all about how whiny they are about it, how it doesn't smell like it, how it's a big disappointment, how they want to buy, they're not worried because they have 4 bottles of Parfum. Well, good for you. You got 4 bottles. Congratulations. You own 4 bottles that you probably overpaid for. Good job. That you'll never wear all of them. Good luck. And you're not a decanter. Good luck. Good. I mean, that's fine. Does it matter? No. Is it going to decrease your status in Fragcom? No. Okay? Dior Homme Intense 2025 is a reimagining of the fragrances, and that is it. If they would have gave you the same thing, you would have been like, oh, it smells like the same thing. I mean, why make it? Why make it? Well, and why brand it as a new one and put a new label on it? They'll cry about that. You have whiners. Go watch their videos. You know, I almost thought about leaving links to their videos so you can go see them cry about it. Because they're everywhere. They're crying all over the place. Anytime you see a thumbnail with this fragrance right here, Dior Homme Intense, okay? On there, you're going to see right beside it, this fragrance. And they're probably making this face like this. Or they're really having to think about it. Get that smack out of here. Our viewers want to know if it's a good fragrance, not if it compares to one of the best fragrances of all time. It's not a fair comparison. So give them a real review without your already biased opinion. And that's what I plan to give you today. All right. Now that I got that out of the way, let's get into it. Here's a good look at Dior Homme Parfum, the 2025 edition. There you go. All right. It looks just like the other ones. I have tons of Dior Hommes. I could tell you how many I got. I have maybe, there's somewhere around here. I don't remember where I put them. I put them all the way up there, I think, or somewhere. I don't know where I put them at. Here they are. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 Dior Hommes. All different kinds. So I love them all. They all really are great. All right, so here we go. There's a good look at the bottle. Let's pull up the notes and see what we got. Is this going to be a full seal approval or not? Here we go. All right. This one just came out in 2025, so it's a new release. The notes on this bad boy go like this: iris, amber, and patchouli and vetiver. And before I get started, I know what you're going to say. Fat Boy, you really crushed this fragrance when you first smelled it. Yes, I did. You really went hard on Francis Kurkdjian, saying that he is trying, or Francis Kurkdjian, he's trying to ruin the Dior brand. You said all this stuff. Yes, I did. I was not expecting Dior Homme Parfum, but I was in a way. And what I got was something way different that I wasn't ready for. So, those things can happen in a first impression. You know, I might have been in a bad mood that day for all I know. But I have seen a lot of butchering of fragrances. And just because they have a big name perfumer doesn't mean it's going to be great, right? So I was worried about that. We already had a big misstep with Forte last year. And that was a huge misstep, by the way. I think by the same guy. Wasn't that the same guy? Wasn't that Francis Kurkdjian too? I'm not sure. Pause. Let's see if that was. I am not 100% sure. I can't remember. Let's see. I'm pretty sure it was. We'll find out here in a second. Here we go. Let's see who was the perfumer behind this one. Yeah, Francis Kurkdjian. So, there wasn't a lot of hope for this one when I saw the perfumer was. He's already made an abomination right here with this fragrance. So maybe that was my thought going into it. So anything I would have sprayed, it was going to be disappointed. Then I got to wear it, and then I'm going to give you my full honest opinion on it. And I'll let you know if this gets my full seal approval, if it's bottom bottle worthy or not. So here we go. The notes you already saw. So let's just go into the fragrance. All right, here we go. Let's put in the skin and in the air, and I'll give you my full opinion on it. Man, this is a very kind of like dirty iris. It's not a clean, fresh iris, but it's a kind of grimy iris, and I kind of like it. And it sits on the skin. It is definitely a little harsher. You know, we expect iris notes to kind of be smooth and floral and fresh and clean, or have that lipstick vibe that we get from the other ones. You know, because Dior uses the best iris notes. I believe they do. And this one is there, but it's the other ingredients in there. And I had to pull it up to look at it and remember what they were, because I don't know all the notes off the top of my head. I'm not a perfumer. But we had, you had iris, amber, patchouli, and vetiver. You do pick up on the patchouli and vetiver almost immediately. It's there. I mean, it is not a base note. It comes out right away. Do I like when they use patchouli and vetiver? No, most of the time I don't. It's a mess. It's a mess. But this is a iris, chocolatey, kind of dirty vetiver vibe that I didn't think I was going to like. When I sprayed it, I still didn't know. But when I wore it for 4 days, I wore this for 4 days. I wanted to make sure that I gave it a good opinion. Yeah, I don't mind it as much. Do I think it's a home run fragrance? No. Do I think it's worth a 2.3 rating on Fragrantica? No. Those are crybabies. 80% of them are crying about it. If you go into this fragrance thinking you're getting a hyped up version of Dior Homme Parfum, the last ones, no. Go into it with an open mind. If you like iris, and you like vetiver, and you like the vetiver patchouli combo, you're going to like this fragrance, okay? Where this fragrance shines at its best is when that amber comes around. It gets a little sweeter. It becomes less grimy and dirty, and becomes more of a iris, sweet iris, powdery vibe. And I like that part of the fragrance a lot. The opening is not really spectacular. And even for the first 10 to 15 minutes on your skin, you're like, what am I doing? Francis Kurkdjian, you're just ruining everything. Give it a little bit. I think Dior has earned that, okay? Now, I did a review on Carolina's, on Bad Boy, a Phantom. That Phantom line's only been around for 4 years. This Dior Homme line been around for a lot longer than that, okay? This line deserves to have us give it some time on your skin. Don't follow the negativity and form your own opinion on this one. If there's any fragrance you need to form your own opinion on, it is this one. Yeah, starting to lighten up a little bit. So I get a chocolatey, ambery, sweet iris vibe that's actually pleasant after about 30 minutes, and it's already starting to change. That griminess goes away. That vetiver goes away a little bit. It becomes a more pleasant fragrance. It's a professional fragrance. It is an upscale fragrance. It is definitely unique. You're not going to get another designer fragrance to do this what they did. So I've come to the conclusion with this one. I don't feel that way about Forte. That's not balls. That's stupidity. Period. That doesn't take balls. That was stupidity to make that fragrance Dior Sauvage Forte. I don't care what anybody says. You're not going to convince me of them being brave for doing that. No, it's just dumb. It's a gimmick and it was dumb. This is not a gimmick. This is a high-end fragrance with great quality notes in there. This is not some cheap throwaway vetiver, okay? This is some really well done ingredients with a perfumer that knows what they're doing. For the most part, most of the time. And you gotta give it a little time. Is it off-putting when you wear it? No. This is a fragrance I think you can wear in upscale situations, no doubt. Dress this one up. If you got tux, go for this. I'm telling you, it works. And I'll tell you why it works. I'll get into that in a second. I don't want to get ahead of myself. So, I like this fragrance. I don't love this fragrance, but I like it. I don't hate it like everybody else because I decided to put my preconceived notions aside. All right, let's find out if Dior Homme Parfum 2025 gets my full seal approval, and we'll get out of here. Performance, out of this world. All Dior Homme Parfums perform. This one, no doubt, performs too. It's a perfume concentrate, and it doesn't let us down. Not at all. It'll be with you. And it gets better, I promise. There it goes. It's starting to get better. I'm telling you, this fragrance, for the opening, being a little harsh with that vetiver, this would be an amazing fragrance. I think they just should have laid off the vetiver a little bit. Just a little bit. And brought more of that amber out. You'd had a hit on your hand. And you still got, it's not a hit, but it's a good fragrance. It's not a great fragrance, but it's a good fragrance, okay? So, full check for performance. It lasted me all day. One spray setting. I sprayed it here. Here's how I spray my fragrance. I go here, 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 and then underneath my shirt, and then I'll do my wrist and the top of my hands. That's how I roll. So full check on that because I only had to do that once. All right, so first impressions in the air. Is it amazing? No, but it definitely gets better. So I'm not even gonna give it a check for that. We'll leave that out. Third box. Does the wifey like it? And did I get a compliment getting it? The wifey didn't like this fragrance, but I brought her back in about 45 minutes later, and she didn't believe it was the same fragrance. She says, I still don't like the way it smells in the opening, but this is actually not nicer. So, okay. So, but she still didn't like it. She got to like it the whole way through. She just can't pick and choose. You like it, you don't. So, no, she didn't like it. But here's the kicker. I had visitors come in that were bigger, higher ups. They noticed it right away. They loved it. Both of them complimented me on it. And I had 2 customers compliment me on this fragrance. So what is the deal with it? Why is it so bad? If people like the way I smell, not just random 2 just by accident. These were 4 people that said I smell good over the 4 days I wore it. I'll take that every day. Now, I wore this a lot more. I wore it 2 days to work and then 2 days at home. So I got a full feel on this one. So with the 2 days at work, I got 4 compliments. Can't go wrong with that. So we'll give that a full seal for a compliment getting fragrance. Yes. Final box. How much do I recommend this fragrance? Does it get my full seal approval? It does get my full seal approval. but it will not be blind bottle worthy for you. I don't recommend buying it blindly. Definitely sample it first. It still needs to be sampled first to make sure that you can live with that opening. That's it. It's a hit. Don't worry about it's not a hit. It's a good fragrance. Don't listen to the crybabies. Have a great day. You know, I always tell you, baby, if you smell good and you feel good, then it's going to be all good. Fatboy Fragrance Reviews is out.